Hey everybody, welcome back to Mr. Todd's Corner. So this week I'm going to cover two subjects. This first one is on anxiety and the other one will be on peer pressure. The two subjects are there because school's coming back in session in a week or two and many people are starting new schools, some start new grade levels. Some of you might be freaking out like, oh my God, right? So Mr. Todd's here to calm your nerves. When you feel like you're the only one feeling that way, frankly, what matters most to you is you. And that's how it should be. You need to take a deep breath. Realize it isn't just you. Everybody has anxiety in some form or not. Now, back to school, that's anxiety. Here's a surprise. The teachers, I'm an educator as well, they have anxiety. Why? Because number one, most teachers have children, so now they have to say goodbye after they were with them for summer. Some might be happy about that, but the bottom line is when they go back to work, they have to go to trainings, which are usually boring. They have to make sure that they have their supplies, their tools. They have to make sure that they have lesson plans. They have to make sure that they're entertaining you, that they have to be able to be ready. Be ready. So I put some stats in here and to show you that you're not alone. And there's some links at the bottom in the description, and if you want to further that. So here we go. Mr. Todd's Corner, top 5 ways to relieve anxiety for free. Number 1, be ready. So there's a saying that when I was growing up, like if you practiced every day, which I do, is if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Have your box of tools ready. What's a box of tools? Well, your box of tools is like your pen, your pencil, eraser, books, paper, flash drives, headphones, chargers, money, snacks. So those are kind of the things that, your anxiety actually happens because when you want to do well in school or you feel like you don't really do well, so then you're sitting there and you actually have these tools, but you didn't bring them. You have to ask somebody else. There comes that anxiety. Next one, number 2, get rest. Make sure you go to bed on time. Practice the week before school so your body kind of has a rhythm. It's being trained, Your mind is best when you rest. Mr. Todd. So, next thing, take a shower. Lay out all your clothes, iron your clothes, make sure your shoes are clean, earrings, whatever you're ready for. Have it out the night before you go to bed. Look in the mirror, check yourself out. That way you get up and you're like ready. I'm ready to school. I'm ready to go to work, whatever, and get going. Be confident. Believe in yourself. Be ready. Number 3, have some type of stress reliever near you. So for me, for example, I keep headphones. Some people, stress relief, exercise. Some people calm your body that way. It's great. It calms your mind, your body, and your soul. If you use a stress ball and you don't have one, you could take some rice, put it in a balloon, tie it in a knot, probably 2 balloons so it doesn't pop, and then keep it in your pocket. Nobody knows. And you just put your hand in your pocket and soothe yourself while you're in class. But anyway, I'd say here's some other options. Crossword puzzle, take a walk, stretch, learn how to breathe, learn how to keep your breathing slow. Talk about it with somebody. Sometimes just talking to somebody else makes you feel better because they say, really? Yeah, you're not the only one. Practice the routine. Be ready for mistakes. Push forward. Just know you are not alone. Anxiety will go down. Number 4, remove yourself from the situation and regroup. If you went to war, you're not going to just run out there, here I am. No, you're going to hide. You're going to be strategic. Same thing. You go to class, you go to school. You have to know where you're best at, where you're not best at. You got to know what you react to. So if it happens in class, for example, just ask, can you use the restroom? Tell the teacher privately maybe, hey, I have a problem with anxiety. And then there shouldn't be any issues most of the time, unless you take advantage of it. Some people, they count backwards. I work with a lot of kids with autism, and I used to tell them, just start counting backwards. Half the time, it takes your mind off of what you were even stressed out about. And if that doesn't work, leave the room. Like I said, try to calm down. Remember, your mind is the most powerful resource you'll ever have, so you should use it. You can also take a short walk later on when you're calm. And when you're there, sitting by yourself or with a friend that you trust, then you say, hey, earlier this set me off. And think about why it set you off. And in that way, you should know what's coming at you next time before the anxiety kicks in. And the final one, number 5. So guys, before you turn off this video, hear me out. If you ever had to concentrate, that's like meditation. Try it. Meditation, yoga, things like that. I learned just how to laugh at myself. So if I tripped over the curb, whatever, I'm not the first one. Laugh, let it be. And then remember, everybody makes mistakes. We all trip on those curbs. We all drop our books. We all forget our materials. And at the end of the day, we all survive. So for all those athletes and singers, dancers out there, meditating and yoga, it's also great for your body. Your muscles are stretched. You don't get injuries. You learn how to control your breathing. You can sing better. If you do plays, like I said, if you play football, basketball, anything, those things all help. I hope that this works for you. So let me know if you have any suggestions that help you, and, we can help one another. Remember, if you commit to learning something each day that's new to you, you'll never be ignorant. Thanks for stopping by Mr. Todd's Corner. I'll see you with part 2.